It's so good to be here with you.
It's so good to be here with you.
So amazing, right?
Rabbi Lori Shapiro.
This is like how amazing it is when like two female powers come together and just like love one another.
So
yes.
you are Rabbi Lori Shapiro.
And you are Goddess Audrey Jacobs.
Thank you. You are the visionary founder of the Open Temple, which is based here in beautiful Venice, but has the vision to be so broad and beyond, to bring the temple and open it to the world. So
well,
that's what we're doing. We're going to be opening the temple to the world.
Yes.
Right.
Well, I think it's the goal with that is it begins right here, and that we have to have what's within. And right now we're on Abbot Kinney Boulevard, and Abbot Kinney is really a place, and you can, Jane, show everyone Abbot Kinney Boulevard, people walking around. It is an epicenter of consumption. However, it's a really interesting form of consumption because predominantly what happens here are people are trying to consume spirituality and transcendence. Whether it is something right here, which is Orchard, I'm not doing an advertisement for them, but like they sell things to make one feel more balanced and beautiful. Or
well, let's talk about what we're going to do
so,
together to create
I'm getting there. I know I don't need to ruin this transition, but I'm going to make it real. So when we try to appropriate or take these things that we're trying to buy to have a balance within us, all that it is we're creating like a false idol that something is going to falsely nurture us. And all that we really need to do is release all of that and return to our authentic selves. Because it's within that wisdom that we are fully self-accepting and integrated. And that's what our retreat's about.
So let's talk about this retreat. This retreat that I had the vision, I wanted to go to a post-denominational spiritual Jewish retreat that was open to Jews, Jewishly curious, those who love us. And I looked online and I couldn't find anything. Nothing existed. So I asked our mutual good friend, David Suissa, the publisher and visionary editor of the LA Jewish Journal, which is the nation's largest Jewish publication. I told him my vision, what I was looking for, what I was ready for, and I said, look, I'll find the retreat center. You tell me, you find me a rabbi. And he said, without doubt, there's only one who can do this, Rabbi Lori Shapiro. So he made the shidduch, he made a connection, and I was introduced to the world's #1 wellness resort that was founded by a Jewish family.
Awesome.
80 years ago, Rancho La Puerta.
I just have to pause and say, it feels when you're there, it feels like Israel because it shares the same latitude as Israel. So it really has the wisdom of Haaretz, like immediacy. Right there it's calling to us, so much so that like the founders created Sumerian pools of the ancient Near East to be able to soak in the earth wisdom and the sun wisdom. It's a very integrated elemental space. Sorry, I'm loving on the ranch.
You just said elemental space, or
yes.
Rancho La Puerta. So
yes.
Let's talk about this elemental space.
Well, it's a ranch of the door. So this is a doorway, this is a pathway, this is a liminal space that we're entering into. And we're entering into it to be able to access the earth wisdom that's surrounding us all the time. But listen to all the noise around us right now. We're distracted. We're distracted by civilization and what we've created that take us away from this like natural earth wisdom that's right here calling to us, saying, eat me, know me, right? The fruits are everywhere. And what's amazing at the ranch is that everything is so easily accessed. It's so integrated. They have like this gorgeous farm where all is like farm to table in the way that they eat. The Salvador, the man who runs the farm, it's like he grew there himself and they plucked him out of a tree and now he's the rancher and the farmer.
Since
right?
the family who built it 80 years ago
yes.
still runs it, they've told me that all of the people that work on the farm, their families, they're multi-generational. So this retreat is coming up soon, January 26th to the 30th, 2022.
Yes.
It's a 5-day, 4-night retreat. And in addition to, I want you to tell a little bit about kind of your vision of what you're going to be doing in the theme. There's already 40 daily wellness classes and experiences.
There's so much going on. We're not going to overschedule anyone. We're going to make it really about enhancing the intention of why we're at Rancho La Puerta. And the idea comes from where we're at in the Jewish calendar year, which is the Shemitah year. And Shemitah, as we've discussed, means release. And it's releasing ourselves from lordship, lording over the world and the obligations that we have, that we feel like we have on this earth. And then allowing, when we release these obligations, the wisdom that's naturally there to penetrate us and to awaken again. And so we have a number of modalities we're going to engage in. Everything from like a labyrinth walk. What is that? Oh, there they are. A labyrinth walk of setting an intention of what we're releasing into as a final launch, to a rebirthing Mikvah Watsu experience where we're going to support one another in allowing the intention of rebirthing where we're supposed to show up in our lives. There's so many modalities. There's an infrared sauna where I want us to sweat it out. There's ecstatic dancing under a moonlit sky. An astronomer is going to be there that week, so we're going to learn about the constellations and celestial sphere.
And it's going to be musical. They'll have 5 amazing classical and jazz musicians, but you're bringing your open
Idan
temple.
Mehir, yes, our in-house Kirtan artist Idan Mehir will be joining us, and he will be leading us in Kirtan and intentional chants, and it will be a beautiful Kabbalat Shabbat service. And what else? I mean, there's so much. What's not to like? It's going to be beautiful.
It's going to be amazing.
We're going to emerge really renewed, and just my blessing for all of us is to be able to like reconnect deeply with the Mama Daka, that still small voice within, and to be able to then re-engage in this world, showing up as an integrated, authentic self. That's the intention.
That's the intention. I am so grateful. Something that I yearned for that I didn't know what it was. You were manifesting it. You're creating it. And
You're manifesting it. We're doing it together.
We're doing it together, and we're inviting all of you to join us, except it's very limited space.
We already are like 25% full, and we haven't even advertised
We
yet.
haven't,
Sorry.
so we're just selling it now.
We
So
only have a few more spots left.
January 26th to 30th, Rancho La Puerta, Tecate, Mexico. You'll have the link underneath this little video. We really hope you can join us and share it with others you think who need to be connected and released.
And open my temple!
Open my temple, baby.
Thank you. Mom, thank you.
Yeah.
I hug you.
Okay, great.